Hey this is Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Sana from TWICE and what is going on with her. And apparently it's Taehyung. There was this backstage party or album release type of thing we saw, and we saw our boy or my husband Taehyung there. So I need to talk about it. We also have moments where Taehyung is publicly holding hands with a special someone, and I definitely have a lot of thoughts on this. So grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a video drops. Any of you are hater, like to be first, leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is what is going on with the Sana and Taehyung. As per usual, there's always ships going on online, and people always have a lot to say about two of the most popular K-pop groups, TWICE and BTS. People are always going to take their favorite people from two favorite groups and put them together. Now there's a lot of theories floating around, and sometimes I'll look at them and be like, I'm pretty sure they don't actually even know each other. But in this case, they do know each other. But I wanted to get into the rumors and theories. So the first theory that I saw floating around about Taehyung is TWICE is at a BTS concert or something. Perhaps it could just be an award show and BTS was just performing. TWICE was not in the audience where the main stage was, but they were in what looked like another room outside the auditorium. Everyone was goofing off. There were cameras going, but not TV cameras, just probably TWICE staff recording behind the scenes moments. And they were all slapping each other to the beat of what BTS was singing, and she even did a V here when she lied down. That to me is a coincidence because the hand V also means peace and what people do when they have no idea what to do in photos or videos. Also, if they were looking to support BTS or Taehyung in a more romantic way, why wouldn't Sana or the other members be right there in the audience listening to BTS? Why are they literally not in the concert hall? I can't imagine they weren't allowed to watch, or at least be by the door watching if they weren't actually allowed in the room. This isn't to say they couldn't care less about BTS, but maybe to them it was just another group performing. I don't think this is how I would act if I was dating someone. I would try my best to sneak a peek at their performances and more opportunities to see that. There's other moments at award shows where they would cross each other's path and bow to each other or make eye contact as per usual. We all know in K-pop fandom when idols make eye contact, it's powerful. It's eye contact that needs protection. It's eye contact that will require them to have to pay child support. So they have to be careful with that. I am 9 months pregante thanks to Taehyung, just so you know. But joking aside, obviously those moments aren't entirely valid, but it does validate the claim that they do know each other. Maybe they keep up with each other's music, or at the very least casual listeners. I think it's okay to listen to other artists, get inspiration, and decide what concepts you may want to do for your comeback. So if you see BTS paving the way and creating really big trends, you as an artist can look at that and be like, okay, so right now EDM is really trendy. Maybe if we want to sell more albums for our comeback, let's make an EDM album, that sort of thing, which is a very common practice in the entertainment industry. Obviously not ripping each other off, but just following the trend. There was a clip that was leaked of TWICE backstage. I can't tell you exactly where this clip came from or what this is about, or even like the event was. It looked like an album release, if I'm going to be honest, and people were shocked to see BTS playing on their TV while Sana was very closely, or appeared to be closely watching it. It didn't seem like there was an audience there. This is why I assumed it was backstage. There were cameras. There were also people just lounging around and relaxing on their phone. It looked like it was entirely just staff. So people took this as TWICE or Sana does like Taehyung because she's watching Taehyung. I find this concept very interesting because it comes up over and over again. But some of the quote-unquote evidence that is used to prove idols are dating is that they'll use a clip of an idol in a car talking, and then in the background you can hear, let's say, BTS and their song play. Then people will say, look, they're listening and supporting, they must be together. And it's like, it could just be the radio playing. It's very important for artists to listen to other artists. It's not just about being inspired and whatever. It's the same reason why it's so important for us as non-celebrities to be listening to what is on the radio and watching movies and all that. It's important to acknowledge culture, which comes from art. It's important to know what is trendy right now and know what people like to listen to now. I am very into jazz and R&B music as well as pop. But if I were to create an album now and I expect the songs to chart or hope it would, I may not release a jazz or R&B album as it's not trendy right now. And so it's important to acknowledge culture and know that, which is why it's important for every artist right now to listen to the top artists such as BTS and etc. This doesn't mean they're dating. It means they're doing research, I guess. And also, what are they supposed to do if they're not dating BTS? They're going to say, well, I'm just going to turn off the radio because it's BTS playing and not my own music. I only listen to my own music. No one does that. But a lot of people definitely thought this was the case. This was for sure used as kind of evidence that they're together. I do think they support each other, but maybe not dating. Although I can understand the thought because because they're both gorgeous and Taehyung's always super flirty. So if a cute girl such as Sana comes up to Taehyung, people think they would hit it off and Taehyung would be super flirty towards her and then they'd ride off into the sunset. But like, why doesn't anyone have that fantasy with me and Taehyung? I deserve to at least date him in people's dreams, the only place where it's possible. Taehyung is definitely super flirty and I think that is why he literally almost kills armies all the time. And he knows that. There's a story floating around, which you may have heard about, of Taehyung making eye contact with an army while on stage, then saying I love you in Korean and then giving this hot guy smirk towards her. It was rumored that an army actually fainted. I don't know if this is true or not and can't confirm. I think it's 100% possible for someone to faint if that happened to them, because for sure I probably would have. But I just feel like if that happened, Taehyung would never do that to army ever again. Similar to how they don't even make a reaction at award shows anymore when watching other idols sing or perform, because people will think they're dating. And I think Taehyung still does the smirk. So maybe he didn't know, who knows. There was this other clip that leaked. This took place in one of their previous concerts. Remember that? A time where we were shoulder to shoulder at a concert venue. Seems like another generation ago, to be honest. Real question I would like to know the answer to. Given how we've been almost germophobic the last year or so, would you go to places like crowded concerts or just really overpopulated places anymore? Or is that a more permanent change for you now and something you're not interested in doing anymore? But anywho, in one of the previous concerts, it was alleged that there was this extremely beautiful army who attended the concert. And Taehyung even constantly kept going back and forth to this army to see her. Of course, every army wants to be her now. Taehyung literally towards the end of the concert made a V-line towards her. Hey, that's a weird unintentional pun. But he headed towards her and then gestured for her hand. He grabbed her hand, held it, and he rubbed it. Like, is her hand pregnant now? Taehyung, I also have hands. You can do whatever you want with them. He probably wants my hands far away from him.
Very romantic.
Taehyung gave her a finger heart thing and it was just so cute. I hope the girl hasn't gotten any type of serious backlash or hate, but maybe we can see from this that this here is Taehyung's type of gal. Suddenly I'm a gal. I am kidding, but I do often think Taehyung has good taste in people and is a good judge of character. I think he is able to see who really likes him and is there to enjoy the show. First off, she was in the front row, so those tickets are extra. So she definitely had to maybe save up for that, but more specifically, she had to have been ready to check out immediately because even those tickets sell out in 2 seconds. Such a beautiful moment. Getting those front row tickets, if you're going back to try to see them when they do concerts again, are very valuable. One, they do the high touch so you can touch them, but also there was one moment before where J-Hope was wearing this red pouch and he literally gave away to this army in the front row. And that's just so beautiful. The fan was clearly a J-Hope stan and that probably meant so much to her. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring in this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over there and check that out, I have a lot of videos over there that you can't get here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down. So to keep it over there on my Patreon, you can get videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. We do have a great time interacting with each other over there, as well as I do send out cards and photo cards every month. So if you're interested in any of that, link is in the top description down below. If you would like to support this channel even more, there's a video on the front page which explains how you can do that. So make sure you check it out. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear on screen at the end of this video. So click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.